Panther tank, officially Panzerkampfwagen V Panther with ordnance inventory designation Sd.Kfz. 171 is a German medium tank of World War II. It was used in most European theaters of World War II from mid-1943 to the end of the war in May 1945. The Panther was intended to counter the Soviet T-34 medium tank and to replace the Panzer III and Panzer IV. Nevertheless, it served alongside the Panzer IV and the heavier Tiger I until the end of the war. While having essentially the same Maybach V12 petrol engine as the Tiger I, the Panther had better gun penetration, was lighter and faster, and could traverse rough terrain better than the Tiger I. The trade-off was weaker side armor, which made it vulnerable to flaming fire, and a weaker high-explosive shell. The Panther proved to be effective in open country and long-range engagements. The Panther had excellent firepower, protection, and ability, though early areas suffered from reliability. The Panther was largely key elements of the Panther design, such as its armor, transmission, and final drive, were simplifications made to improve production rates and address raw material shortages. The Panther was rushed into combat at the Battle of Kursk in the summer of 1941, despite some unresolved technical problems, leading to high losses due to mechanical failures. Most design flaws were rectified by late 1943 and early 1944. Though the Allied bombing of production plants in Germany, increasing shortages of high-quality alloys for critical components, shortage of fuel and training space, and the declining quality of crews all impacted the tank's effectiveness. Though officially classified as a medium tank, at 44.8 metric tons, the Panther was closer in weight to contemporary foreign heavy tanks. The Panther's weight caused logistical problems, such as an inability to cross certain bridges. Otherwise, the tank had a very high power-to-weight ratio, which made it highly mobile.
Production of the T-34-85 began in January 1944 at factory number 112, first using the 85mm gun. Parallel to the production of the T-34-85 with the D5T gun, production of the T-34-85 using the Sd.Kfz gun began in February 1944 at factory number 112. The improved T-34-85 became the standard Soviet medium tank, with an uninterrupted production run until the end of the war. A T-34-85 initially cost about 30% more to produce than a model 1943, while its top speed remained about the same, and its main gun's armor penetration and third frontal armor thickness both nearly doubled. The T-34-85 gave the Red Army a tank with better armor and mobility than the German Panzer IV tank and Sd.Kfz assault gun. While it could not match the armor or weapons of the heavier Panther and Tiger tanks, its improved firepower made it much more effective than earlier models, and overall it was more cost-effective than the heaviest German tanks. In comparison with the T-34-85 program, the Germans instead chose an upgrade path based on the introduction of completely new, expensive, heavier, and more complex tanks, greatly slowing the growth of their tank production and helping the Soviets to maintain a substantial numerical superiority to tanks. By May 1944, T-34-85 production had reached 1,200 tanks per month. In the entire war, production figures for all Panther types reached no more than 6,557, and for all Tiger types 2,027. Production figures for the T-34-85 alone reached 22,559. On January 12, 1935, a column of Tiger IIs and other tanks from 424th Heavy Panzer Battalion were involved in a short-range engagement with T-34-85 tanks near the village of Lissau.